Okay, quiet, quiet, quiet.
Errors I can find it now. No.
That is, what did I say?
You have to find now only.
Observe, observe.
I am observing, but I stop. I can't see like this.
Brief stop, brief stop. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 22 seconds. Brief. 22 seconds. 22, okay, let's take it at 22 fine. So see, that was what? When they are arranging, you are checking the other things also, right? Arranging, looking at
I
the
was looking at this.
exactly. That time, observe him also. How he is arranging. Did he make any error? Observe him. But if you can want, you can check the list also. How he has arranged.
Is there a time frame for me also to check whether it is
There is no
right?
time frame
So
for
I
you.
can see this and see whether it is under the category, right?
You can check. But you can also do that after doing everything, keep it as such, and you can check the errors later also. But at the same time, when he is doing itself, you can observe. So that you can note down the errors immediately. Okay? Okay, so first set is over.
First set is over.
Okay, take it back. We go to the next.
I will keep it separate.
You can keep it separate. So now erase everything from your mind, the hypothesis and all of that. Now you are blank. You are a
Then this actually when I also have to be combined with the past.
being the experiment, you have to do one. That is it. You're doing it for so many years actually. You should know what you are doing. Did you give the instructions not to flip the card? So that instruction we shouldn't miss out. Don't flip the card because some clients are very curious. They will just turn this around and
You
see
tell
what
don't flip the card, they will definitely flip it. Somebody helps me. I will.
There is something right in front of you, right? That shows you how now experimenter you need to be empathetic, but at the same time you have to be strict as well. So,
Keep it as it is. So that's an instruction we can give.
did you shuffle? Remember.
Actually, his age is correct for being the experimenter.
See, arrange them in 4 categories. That's it.
4 categories. Okay.
Categories. 4 sets of cards, 16 each. In each. It's not like a 4, 4, 4 only.
So arrange it in 4 categories. And we don't tell you have to do as quickly as possible. That's not part of the instruction.
Without telling them, work if they are timing you, just try to work as quickly as
That's possible. Okay.
Somebody may think that 1 is 2, 1 is 6.
Sometimes what you spontaneously think will be the answer.
Oh, okay.
You think, you'll get confused.
Yes, correct,
Spontaneously what comes to your mind, keep on doing.
Oh, okay. This is used a lot in advertising actually. Huh?
These are the norms. Okay, you can check this.
You already have this. What is soft copy? What is it? Furniture vehicle.
Oh, correct. I'll take a photo. Now slower, na? Yeah, correct, yeah. Yeah, from 22 seconds the first time, no? First round?
We did first category first. Last time it was not. That's because we
22 seconds, yeah. 20.
29 and 40.
1 minute 2 seconds. 1 minute 2
From the table, what we can do? From the table, we observe that the subject has taken 22 seconds and committed 0 error in the first series. Same way for the second series, the subject has taken 21.54 seconds and committed 0 error. And for the third series, the subject has taken 1 minute and 2 seconds and has committed 6 errors. In the fourth series, the subject has taken 34.16 seconds with 3 errors. So this is not what this is not a conclusion that I have to write. I'm just saying, from this we understand during the third series he was not concentrating.
No.
All credit goes to the spectator.
No, that is for jokes. Leave it. Conclusion, subject verifies both the hypotheses. Subject confirms both the
Can you read both the hypotheses? Can you just...
Okay, time taken will be less for more dominant level, that is very typical level, and least for time taken will be less for more dominant level and more for least dominant levels. And then time taken across different series are different for categorization.
Okay.
Very good. So compared to this, here the time is more exactly. But here actually the setup was not actually a perfect setup for a test administration, right? So that factor also here we have to take in consideration. If we have to form a perfect table like this and write a discussion, it has to be a perfect setup. Only the experimenter and the subject. But here we have other people as well, right? So this table you don't take it as a conclusion. Okay? Just for your understanding.
One question. If the subject asks that he is not familiar with the words, English language, he asks what is sledge? So we need to explain.
Same doubt was asked from here as well. First thing, we can give this test to a person who understands English only. First thing about giving this test. Because a person who does not understand English would not understand the words that are there. The several questionnaires that we have also been prepared in English. So the instructions itself are that it should be given from this stage to this stage, or a person who people will have translations also of the test. But now if the subject asks you the meaning, let's say asks you what is a curtain or anything, immediately don't say that it is a furniture. Don't give them the hint exactly. You can give them a hint, let's say it is made of cloth, or let's say you can use it in your home or something like that. Don't give them the immediate meaning that they get the answer. Give them a hint in a way that they will make out what it could be, not the direct answer. Okay?
This test.
Yeah, please.
So it's like the subject, suppose when we give other cards, like can the subject look at the cards first and make a decision, like categorize, or do it spontaneously?
Spontaneous. Because when they do it, we are getting time, right? We are timing them. So when they first check it already, it's actually we are wasting the time, right? Because we want to see how exactly they categorize. If they already see, then they know which belongs where, right? So immediately you have to give them, they have to categorize. Spontaneous reactions we have to write down. Okay?
Children about 12, 14 years.
That would be almost better. Because by that age, now especially this generation, they would have a lot of idea about words. Okay?
Ma'am.
See, for every experiment in methodology, we see something called precautions, right? Precautions. Then it says the instruction should be clear. The subject should not take too much time. The responses will be kept confidential. And any doubts, any points while taking up the test, any doubts, any clarifications, when the subject asks the experimenter at any point, he or she, the experimenter should give the clarification on that word. Now, ma'am was talking about word, right? Suppose if the subject is not familiar with that word and if he or she gets stuck, at that point, you being an experimenter should always try to clarify their doubts.
For example, here is a word under weapon, the last word. Gelatin, I don't know if it's a spelling mistake, it's gelatin, right?
Okay, so there you will not say which category
Okay.
that particular word belongs. You are not giving the answer, but you will tell what it is. You
Okay.
will say you will not say weapon, but you can use some other words. Or
Okay.
you can make them understand what it is or how it is being used. So these are the tips or clues that you can give.
Not
Okay.
the exact meaning, but a hint.
Okay.
So that they can go on with the test. And again, instructions also. Now you would have noticed, now we cannot tell, suddenly she gave a word and I appreciate her for volunteering to come up as experimenter. But now you note it down, right? About shuffling the cards, then about don't flip the card, certain
Correct.
instructions that you have missed out, all that you have to keep it in mind. Because subjects, they might turn the card, that's not their mistake as well. We have to be clear with the instructions, being the experimenter. Don't shuffle the cards. While shuffling also, be sure, sometimes you shuffle it without seeing, you might have arranged it as well.
Correct.
Pick it up and see if 2-3 vegetables are coming in a row. If it is coming, just change it. So just check it. That is why I said wooden stand will be there usually.
Oh.
Behind the wooden stand, you will do the arranging and all of that, and then you will give the subject. Also, while sitting, be sure that you are now there is a difference between this stool and this chair. Now, if the subject is taller, experiment is taller, shorter, we can't do anything. But usually, eye level should be maintained. Almost at the same level, both should sit, the experimenter and the subject. Okay? Any other
Okay.
doubts related to this experiment? Yeah. No, that is not an error because they realized, right? They are changing it.
A mistake like this happens. Maybe the person wouldn't have known the word, got stuck in one of the series, like the series in between. That time, again, hypothesis will not be true.
So,
So,
if they get stuck, again, that depends, right? If they are not knowledgeable in that particular area, they don't know the meaning, it is okay.
so while giving that, because our readings would say that it doesn't approve the
Prove the
hypothesis.
hypothesis.
So we have to give the reasoning for it, maybe.
No reasoning at all. Proves the hypothesis or does not prove the
Does not.
hypothesis.